Thank you, April. If everybody could join me in saluting the flag of our great nation. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If everybody could just remain standing for a moment of silence for our troops, their families, all our first responders, and a longtime resident, Donald Brand, who was a police officer and a fire chief, and was a member, a lifelong member of Hook and Ladder Fire Company in Belmar. Passed away since our last meeting. Thank you.
Take roll call. Councilman Brennan?
Here.
Councilman McKinney? Here. Mayor Wilsford?
Here.
Councilman McCracken?
Here.
And Councilman Carvelli is absent tonight.
All right, on to workshop. Tonight I asked Ryan D'Elia to explain where we are with the first aid. We're at the point now where we have a resolution on for tonight, where we're advancing to merge first aid squads with a couple different towns and basically do a shared service with them. So Ryan's going to be here to let us know where we're at and why we need this resolution tonight. Ryan?
Thank you, Mayor Council, for having me tonight. Just a brief overview of what we've been working on has been a joint working group between multiple neighboring municipalities. We all got together, we were looking at the current trends, our current environment with our EMS, where we're going, where we see it going, and seeing trends within the communities towards volunteering, towards the EMS as it stands, and where we foresee it. Doing so, we made a decent working group between the towns to look at creating a sustainable, efficient emergency services operation. In doing so, we sought after a joint venture shared service agreement between the municipalities to, as an effective cost-sharing method to be able to provide this service. The resolution tonight gives us the ability to move forward with our discussions and begin the grant processes. Right now we're seeking federal, county, state grants. Right now the state grant that we're looking towards, we need a resolution for to move forward to keep on discussing these operations. So that's where we are tonight with that.
Okay. Any questions?
How much is the grant you're referring to? How much is the grant?
So right now we're looking at a local efficiency grant for $250,000.
Okay. And one other question, I mean, I know this is going to come up. In the new configuration, there's still room for people to volunteer, yes?
So right now, that is the long-term plan, yes, is
right.
A division of the volunteers amongst the staff that we're looking at implementing.
Very good, thank you.
I have a question. Just to confirm, what were the towns that were going to be in the joint group regionalization again?
So right now we have Manasquan, Seagirt, both municipalities passed their resolution to move forward. Lake Como is passing has a resolution tonight, and Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights we're still unsure about their participation. But we do have a 6-town model and a 4-town model that we're looking to move forward on as a contingency.
Anyone else? All right. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Anybody else have anything for workshop tonight? All right. Moving on. April, do we have any petitions?
No petitions.
Approval of minutes, March 1st.
Can I have a motion to approve the March 1st minutes?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Reports of council. Council President McCracken.
Yeah, Mayor, I don't have much to report this evening. I was unable to attend the last Belmar Housing Authority as a result of some work travels, but I'll make sure at the next meeting I have an update as to what's happening seniors. And last month, I reported on last meeting, this month, I reported on the shade tree activities and what they have planned for Arbor Day, so I don't believe there's any reason to repeat that.
We're good. Okay, thank you. Councilman
Right.
Bradley.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I had a busy week last week. I had 3 meetings I had to go to, but before I did that, I have to say that parade was amazing. Kudos, total kudos to DPW and Belmar Police Department and everybody who really made sure that it was such a great day. I mean, Mayor and I talked about it the entire time we were walking down, about how much crowded it seemed than any other years. I've been a lot of those parades. I don't remember so many people spilling off the sidewalk into the street that you had to worry whether you were going to be able to fit through or not. But that was what it was like, and the weather was really helped, and I think everybody was really ready for a big chance to get out. And it was just an awesome parade. The parade organizers do a great job every year, and it's hands off to them. And I hope everybody had to have a chance to get a great time in there. Okay, Harbor Commission meeting on Tuesday last week. Still working on capital improvements. Our marina is a gem. It really is a gem, and our location is really quite unique, and it gives us an opportunity to really reach out to the boating community. But we definitely need to maintain our marina. So we're working on revamping the electric on some of the docks. We have a problem with some of our pilings. Part of the issue is we don't have a huge number of pilings, and the contractors that do that kind of work don't want to come in and do the 2 or 3 or 4 that we have. So we're kind of waiting for a chance when there's some other marina close to us that needs that kind of work, and then we can piggyback on them, and then we'll get it done. And we're constantly watching for that. And the big thing is going to be dredging. We're going to definitely need to dredge our marina. We're looking at several different options as far as that. And again, it really is what's the cheapest way to get the best job done. And I really have to congratulate the mayor. The mayor's made a point of coming to the Harbor Commission meetings to keep us filled in on this. And this is really important for the town. I mean, like I said, it's a gem, and we need to maintain it. We waited all those years with all that construction going on when the place looked like it was, a disaster area. And now it looks beautiful, but we need to make sure it keeps working right. Tourism meeting on Wednesday night. Public attended. Very happy to see that. The tourism commissioners were all sworn in, and they're waiting for their numbers. They're going to have numbers at the next meeting for anticipated revenues and anticipated expenditures for all the tourism events and things that tourism handles. And then they're going to move on from there. And the Environmental Commission met on Thursday night. They're working on a lot of projects. One thing that Lou Fierro, who's also on the planning board, has been working on, Spring Lake ran a pilot study last summer for encouraging landscapers to use electric leaf blowers, not gas powered. Electric leaf blowers are much quieter. The technology is a huge improvement, and we wanted to see about maybe we could see about a chance to move forward with that here at Belmar. And what the Environmental Commission wants to do is they're looking for 2 things. They want to do a demonstration, so they're going to look for a vendor who sells this kind of equipment, to do a demonstration for the public and for businesses. We're talking to local landscapers to see if we can get anybody on board, and we've had some interest from a couple of people that you might recognize. One of the things that's driving this right now is the fact that gas prices are just crazy high, and that's just another reason to switch over to electric. The technology is really improved. Everybody that we've talked to that uses them is very happy about it, and they're definitely quieter, way quieter. The Treasure Trail, the walking tour of Belmar, that's coming along. The podcast is complete, it's posted. Also the phone number that you would dial. If you see any of the signs that are still around, you can dial that number and you can get the information about whatever spot you're looking at. Although the numbers of stops have changed. The original tour had 38, now we're up to 50. We're working on ordering the signs and completing the brochure that's got the map on it and the list of stops and some other information about Belmar. It really looks good. I'm really excited about that. And the final thing that they're going to be working on is they're going to start doing some research with other towns. It's come to several commission members' attention that some of the other towns are able to recycle some of the plastics and some materials that we currently are not, even though we're probably all using the same recycler. So we want to find out what the other towns are doing, why are they able to do what they're doing, and can Belmar do that too? And happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. And that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman.
Thank you, Mayor Walsifer. I have a few things to talk about tonight. The parade was fabulous. Thank you so much to DPW and the volunteers who put that on. It was really, I've been to probably too many parades, 20-something parades, and that was one of the biggest ones I've ever seen, so that was really fabulous. I was also able to attend Dine and Discover on Sunday, which was awesome. I didn't get to do the whole tour, but much of the restaurants that I did were able to hit up were great. Everybody gave out a nice sample, and there were a lot of people walking around town, even though it was like 35 and blustery and cold, and but there was trolleys, and I thought that was really great. So we're hoping that that event gets bigger and bigger every year. The next, or actually the first ADA meeting for the year is going to be this Thursday night, St. Patrick's Day night at 6:30 p.m. in the library basement. I also have a report from Recreation. Barry Trogu gave me some information that he wanted me to share with everyone tonight. Yoga every Thursday in the rec gym, 11:30 to 12:30, $5 a person. The annual Easter egg hunt is coming up April 2nd. I believe that's a Saturday, right? Is it a Saturday? Yeah. 4th Ave Beach starts at 11 a.m. Adult pickleball is starting now, Monday nights from 6 to 9 in the gym, $10 a person. They prefer intermediate players. And summer camp, registration is opening March 23rd for summer camp for the kids. All the information is on the Recreation website. So if you need to check out or need information about summer camp for the kids this summer, that's on the website. And then just a couple of things that happened in the schools this last couple weeks or last couple months. Belmar Elementary School had their Lion King production over the weekend. I was not able to attend, but I heard it was fantastic. I heard the kids did an incredible job, and from the production to the set to, I heard it was great. So I'm going to keep in touch with them if they have future events and things coming up. St. Rose High School won 3 state championships for track and field through the winter. Girls non-public B relay state champs, boys non-public B state champs, and then non-public B girls group state champs. So that was pretty cool. The high school's actually having the day off Friday because the track and field won so many state championships. So they're giving, the pastor is giving them the day off on Friday. And the last little thing I have, if you're interested, ladies, St. Rose Grammar School is doing a pocketbook bingo, designer bag bingo on March 25th. That's going to support the St. Rose Grammar School PTA, so if anybody wants to go out and win designer bags, get a group of girls together, all the information is also on the St. Rose website. And the last thing I have is St. Rose High School actually had a talent show the other day, and one of the guest judges was Wyclef Jean. I don't know if you remember who Wyclef Jean is, but he is from the Fugees, a Grammy Award winner. He is friends with Mr. Tenero from the high school, and Wyclef Jean took pictures with all the kids, and he was the guest judge, and it was very underreported or advertised because it would have been a sold-out crowd because he actually performed and everything. I felt like I was in a show, so that was pretty cool too. So the kids got a good kick out of it. That's last thing, Nixle. If you were annoyed with your Nixle alerts and you want to shut them off, you can. So you can go on Nixle.com and go to your profile and click the way that you would like to receive your alerts. So if you don't want all the text messages, you can shut that off. If you only want email, if you only want the ones that come to your house, the code red alerts, so you can do that. And there is information on our website about Nixle and the alerts. So you can check it out there or just call the borough if you have questions. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Yeah, I just have a couple things. I really got to compliment everybody for the parade committee working so hard to put the parade together, the police department doing what they do to
make sure that the parade is safe and everybody is safe at the parade. And of course, DPW, everything that they're doing to block off the roads and working together. I mean, I really got to give my hats off to them because everything went off without a hitch. We had a great parade, and everybody did what they were supposed to do. And it was just a great event. So, and I think after canceling it last year, where everybody blamed me for that, but it really wasn't my fault. But it was good to see it come back. And then, of course, we had the following week, the Dine and Discover, to really showcase all our businesses on Main Street and around town. It was well attended, and I really got to thank the businesses because you know, I stopped in every single one of them, thanking them for being in it, and they really stepped up their game. They really did. They really wanted to show what Belmar really has to offer, and it was really nice to see that they really went above and beyond. So I got to thank all the businesses for what they did. And I think that's all I got. So, all right. Oh, and the newsletter's up on the website. The first newsletter, which is going to be, we're going to try to do monthly in different departments and bring what's going on around town and what's happening. I did the first newsletter on things that we accomplished in 2021 to start it off, and then we'll be moving forward on different things that are going on around town monthly and try to keep everybody up to date and informed of what's going on. So the first one's up today, and that's all I have. So we're going to move on to public session on any of the consent items.
If anyone would like to speak regarding a resolution that's on the consent agenda, please step forward, state your name and address.
Yes, Chair.
Mr. McCracken, do you have anything for us tonight? Did you give your report?
Yeah, no, he was first.
Oh.
I'll just talk so long.
Right here, I'm sorry, Trinity Plaza's, B Street. I see that we got Taylor, a lease for the Taylor concession. Is that a year-round lease?
Yes.
Or just a season? Okay, so it's
Year-round.
It is year-round, great. And what was the other thing? Oh, the parking, the change in the parking price, there's like two sections. Is that because we had a different price for like down by 14th and South, and then, okay, so, but now it's all combined, the same amounts, but it's,
Yes.
okay, thanks, that's what I want to know, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, April, seeing none?
Can I have a motion to close the public session?
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And can I have a motion to adopt the resolutions as listed on the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
That's it.
Councilman Brennan?
Yes?
Councilwoman McKinney?
Yes.
Mayor Walsifer?
Yes.
Councilman McCracken?
Yes.
Next is first reading and introduction of ordinance 2022-7. This is an ordinance amending the beach badge fees. Would someone like to offer it for first reading?
I'll make a motion. Second.
Okay, Councilman Brennan?
Yes.
Councilwoman McKinney?
Yes.
Mayor Walsifer?
Yes.
Councilman McCracken?
Yes.
Next is first reading and introduction of ordinance 2022-8. This is an ordinance amending Chapter 34 for the Special Improvement District. Would someone like to offer it for first reading?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Councilman Brennan?
Yes.
Councilwoman McKinney?
Yes.
Mayor Walsifer?
Yes.
Councilman McCracken?
Yes.
And last is first reading and introduction of ordinance 2022-9. This is an ordinance amending Chapter 35, which is floodplain, flood damage prevention ordinance. Would someone like to offer it for first reading?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Councilman Brennan?
Yes.
Councilwoman McKinney?
Yes.
Mayor Walsifer?
Yes.
Councilman McCracken?
Yes.
Okay, on to public session. Anybody have any questions for the council? Yes, Bruce?
Thanks, Mark. Just from the library, we're having a celebration next Wednesday. Okay, it's going to be entertainment, refreshments, and I know, Thomas, you got your...
Oh, it wouldn't be fair if I put mine in.
Okay, yeah, next Wednesday at 5 o'clock, just as a reminder. Okay, and we're working on a lot of concerts this summer. We had our normal meeting last night. Some outdoor concerts for the summer and stuff, so.
All right, great,
Good.
great. Thanks for keeping
Thank
us
you.
informed.
Oh, 407 9th Avenue, Belmar.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, anyone else? All right, seeing none, April?
Can I have a motion to close the public session and adjourn?
Thank you, everybody, and have a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Aye.